Blue Yeti speakerphone. Yeah, now you can hear me. Sorry. Here I am talking and just running my mouth, and you probably couldn't hear a word I was saying. Yes, I'm trying different YouTube live streaming settings. I normally go live now, but now I'm doing the where you have to create the event, and that's why it was taking me so long to get this all set up. You can't hear me? Can you hear me now, though? Ooh. It says that, let me see. Yeah, I know I did not have the sound on. Let me go to YouTube right now and see what's going on. Oh my gosh. My channel. You can hear me? You can hear me now, though? Because I realized that I wasn't getting any sound, and I turned my mic on. So hopefully you can hear me now. Oh, all right. So here's the live chat. All right. Yeah, you can hear me. Let me turn that down. So how are you, Dominic? Hi, Hannah. I don't have any food. You can hear me. Yay. It's not that hard to do live streaming. You just have to figure out all this kind of stuff. So, yeah. Anyway. Uh-oh, it's buffering. Crap. My bad. My hair looks kind of crappy. I literally just woke up, and I've been running around the house trying to get stuff done. And then been trying to take care of business while my computer was doing its thing. I had some software updates that needed to install, and my computer was not cooperating until I fixed all that. I'm fine. I had a cup of coffee, but I drank it all, so I was going to sip on that while I sat here and spoke to you guys. Let me turn this on mute because I can hear myself. I don't like that. Anyway. Oh, you missed me so much. I just can't do the live streams like I was in the past. Right now, it's super dark in the kitchen, and I'm not hungry, so that's the other thing. I'm only going to eat now when I'm hungry, and I'm not hungry right now. So if I did have food in front of me, I'd be eating for the sake of eating, and that's not good. But it's raining cats and dogs outside, and it's super dark in the house, but you can't tell because I have the natural lighting working for me. Oh my goodness. Burpy. Very, very burpy. But anyway, I was kind of thinking of some kind of series and stuff that I could do for my channel. Maybe, I know there's some product reviews that I want to get going. Some people said they wanted to see a tutorial on how I set up my live streams, what equipment I use. So I'll be doing that as well. And then showing you how I get this right here on the side, which is really easy. And then someone wanted to know how I make my thumbnails. I had to get I'm using a new program, but it's made by the same company that I was using, the software I was using for my thumbnails previously. But it's new software, updated software. So I'm still trying to figure that out. And then I figured out how to use my Canon T6S camera as a webcam. So I'm really excited that I finally figured that out how to work. So when I film some of my cooking videos, I'll have the option of using 2 cameras and using my computer to record that. So I'm really excited because I figured out remote control my Canon camera. Right now I'm using a Logitech webcam. I don't know what model it is. I have to look on Amazon to see which one I purchased, but I like it. But how have you guys been? Let me see here. Oh man, it's suffering from allergies, and I think I might be catching a cold, but I'm not quite sure if that's the case. I don't know. But this won't be a very long live stream today, so just so you know, I'll probably end this after about 20 minutes just because I have a lot of stuff to do. All right, let me see here. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh. Wow. So this is an interesting way to do my live streams. Like I said, it took me a while to figure it out, but once I did, it was easy. What's the analytics like? Oh, okay. 360. I don't know what any of this crap means. Oh man, this is so weird. Yeah. You're not late. Not late at all. So you've been good. That's good. That's real good. Let me minimize. See if I can minimize this. Oh, I have too many windows open. It's the suckiest thing to have I have a 12-inch MacBook Air, which is the smallest MacBook you could possibly get. So there's not a lot of real estate on my screen. And I'm trying to figure out ways to maximize it, but it's just a small screen, and there's just no way around it. Clutter on my screens drive me crazy. My Christmas, it was okay. I'm actually not really big on holidays. It was just me and my mom, and it was stressful because I told my mom, don't cook a bunch of food. I hadn't planned on cooking a bunch of stuff, but she had to have this big feast, and it was just two of us, which didn't make any sense. So she stresses me out because she does stuff like that, and I told her not to cook all this food because I wasn't going to eat it. I have a lot of food allergies, and I'm trying to wean myself off of eating those things and eating clean. So in January, I'll be going back to being strictly paleo. I mean, I've always been a paleo eater because of my food allergies, but because of the mukbangs and the live streaming I've been doing, I've cheated a whole lot with the diet, and I've actually, you can't see it because most of my symptoms are on my back and my chest, and then of course the postnasal drip, but it's been affecting my health. So I'm not going to be eating anything with gluten anymore. Even though I'm not allergic, I'm still sensitive to it and things high in sugar content. So I cheated big time over the past 2 weeks. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Patti LaBelle pies that they sell at Walmart, but she has a peach cobbler and an apple cobbler that she sells at Walmart along with sweet potato pies. And I discovered the cobblers, and I pretty much ate 3 cobblers all by myself. I shared it. People take a couple of slices, but I pretty much ate it all by myself. So, and I did it before reading the ingredients, and there was a lot of things in the cobblers that I'm allergic to. She uses cornstarch in those things. I'm allergic to corn, so that did affect my health. I noticed that I started breaking out on my back and chest because that's one of the things that corn makes me do. I get corn zits, back and chest acne, and it's because of the cobblers. But you had a asthma attack. Oh, I'm sorry, Lauren, because I know what it's like to not be able to breathe. And then, yeah, so I'm going back to cooking everything from scratch and no more cheating. I wasn't going to do any more videos, but I said I could do one more video today at least. And then once I'm done with this live stream, I'll be working on the tutorials that I'm going to post one tutorial that I'm going to post next week. It's a how to do a live stream and what what equipment I use and what program I'm using. So that's what I'll be posting. And I don't know if I'll do mukbangs anymore, just because I Fridays are the only days I can really film those, and I'm not always able to do that if the lighting is really bad. But that's it. I could squeeze one more in, since it's been 2 weeks since my last one. I looked at my video archive and only had 2 videos for the month of December, which is really low. Oh, thank you, Multiman. But you're not looking forward. I'm looking forward to next year, actually. It's a new year, a new slate, a time to start over. I didn't accomplish anything that I wanted to for 2016. My biggest goal for 2016 was getting out of California, and I'm still here. Hi, Parking Pal. Happy New Year. How are you? Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad I streamed today. I really am. I have no food. Of course, the title of this live stream is not mukbang, so, and I'm not hungry. But, yeah. Oh, I hate cooking, but I have to. But, so what are you guys looking forward to 2007? Do any of you have New Year's resolutions that you want to do, or you're planning on starting? I have a couple. I have a nail art channel that I'm going to try to post a tutorial to that one at least once a month, because I haven't posted anything to that since April. So that's been a while. And then I want to do product reviews, because I bought a lot of great stuff over the past few months, and I'm like, I think a lot of people would enjoy knowing about these products, because I don't see anyone else reviewing them, so that's something. And then also, I have a get healthy plan, so work out more. At least spend an hour a day on the treadmill. I hate working out on a treadmill. I'd rather be outside, but right now it's too cold and windy. Oh my goodness. What else? What's going on here? I think the stream is it still good? Cool. The stats on this, total other. I'm looking at these analytics. I have no idea what they mean. Live chat. Okay, so there's that. So, did anyone get any interesting Christmas gifts? Because I like to hear about what people got for Christmas. I don't really like getting gifts, to be honest. My philosophy is, if I can't eat it, I don't want it. You think you know why I'm live streaming today? Why? Why do you think I'm live streaming today? Well, it's Friday, and I don't work on Fridays, so. And I figured, yeah, it was just, let me squeeze one more in before the end of the year. Oh, my back. Anyway. Yeah, I think you know why I'm live streaming today. Tomorrow's the last day of the year. I don't have any plans for New Year's. Sometimes in the past I would go to LA and party, but I don't feel like making that drive. I spend so much time in my car that I'm actually tired of doing that. It would take me an hour and a half to get to my destination, wherever it is I was planning on going. There's always a party in LA. And because my friend Sonia, she's been texting me, and she's my wing woman when I go out. We haven't hung out in such a long time. I miss hanging out with her. She was so fun. She's one of my few friends that's single and child-free, like me. She doesn't have kids. She's not in a relationship. She just likes to be on her own and she does her own thing. It's hard to find women like that. Oh, I really wish he would stop bringing him into my live streams. Um, this is how I function. I don't give two shits about um I don't give two shits about what anybody thinks. I stopped doing the live streams because I wasn't having fun with them anymore. It's as simple as that. And yes, I'm single and I'm happy. Um I don't know how you saw one of his comments under one of my videos because he hasn't been able to post comments to my any of my videos for a long time. So if you're able to see them, I'm not. I blocked him from being able to comment. But in the future, Honey G, don't ever bring him up again. I'm just sick of him being brought up. As far as I'm concerned, he doesn't exist anymore. Is that, are we clear here? Oh, no, I saw it. See, what's on the screen, I have two windows open. I have the actual pop-up screen where your comments, and then I have what you guys are seeing with on the side here. And it pops up on this side before it pops up right here. So I'm seeing it. It just, there's a few seconds delay between what you're actually seeing and what I'm seeing. So, yeah. So, yeah, my live stream had nothing to do with anybody that I banned and their opinions. I just wanted to do it. I have the time today. I have the energy and the lighting is okay. Normally it's super dark. But yeah. It's actually really cold in the house. I need to turn the heater on. I think it's 50 something degrees in here. And that's really cold to me. I hate being cold. And that's the other thing. It's really hard. I can't live stream during the week, Monday through Friday, because I have to leave the house at 10 to be at work, to get to work on time. So that means I have to start streaming at 7, and it's very, very dark outside, and I have no natural lighting, so it's super dark. And then, of course, it's cold in the house, and I don't feel like getting out the bed. So that's why I don't stream Monday through Thursday anymore. And Fridays is the only day I can do it. But if Friday is a holiday, which I don't stream on holidays, or I have something else planned, if this is the only day I have planned for streaming, then, and I've got other plans, and it just doesn't happen. But I've been thinking about going back to doing pre-recorded mukbangs if I do a mukbang, because I could easily put something like that together. I just don't have time for editing. It's so much easier just to do the live stream thing than it is editing. Trust me. But let's see here. What is going on? So I've been streaming for 20 minutes, and this is the most boring stream ever. See, I don't even have anything useful to talk about. I thought about doing what was the most memorable things that happened in the news from 2016, and there were a lot of celebrity deaths. It seemed like in 1 week there was George Michael, Debbie Reynolds, and then Carrie Fisher. Yeah, editing is time consuming. And I have this tiny little MacBook Air that I'm editing, and I'm using iMovie, which is not the fastest program for editing, and it takes a long time for everything to render. And those pop-ups that I was putting in my mukbangs when I was recording them, that took time to do because I created the pop-ups in Keynote and imported them into iMovie, and yeah, it's a pain in the butt. And I thought about upgrading to Final Cut Pro, but this computer that I have would not it wouldn't make, it would probably crash because I don't think it has the processing capability to keep up with a program that advanced. So, hi, Maple Poon, you got the day off today. Oh, awesome. Oh, it smells like a high school reunion or something. A class reunion, I don't know, a family. You slept in today? I actually got out the bed. No, I didn't. I got out the bed at 9 o'clock. And then I started setting everything up and then had to restart my computer because nothing worked. I couldn't even get on the internet until I downloaded the new software and restarted everything. Oof. Yeah. Well, I hope you got good sleep because I didn't get good sleep at all. I'm going to have to figure out something. I either need to get a new bed or I need to find pillows that are supportive because no, I did not see your dessert pie mukbang. I have not been watching most of the videos on YouTube that I've been watching are how to do something and I've been trying them out. So I've been watching a lot of tutorials on how to use equipment and things because I have a Canon camera. The pies you got, I did put those on my watch later list, so I eventually will get to them, but I haven't gotten into the mukbangs. I haven't watched any lately. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out what equipment I need to get for next year. I know I need to get a ring light so that I can do, filming no matter what time of day. You're not looking forward to the new? You're the second person that is not looking forward. I'm looking forward. This is a new year, new beginning. Actually, every day is a new beginning. Should be a new beginning, but I can't. My shoulders hurt like crazy because I don't have a pillow that can support my head properly. So when I'm sleeping on a pillow, either my lower back is hurting or my upper back hurts. But now it's my shoulders because I'm not using a pillow at all. And I like to sleep on my side. So, have I tried? Yes, I have. I've tried Ethiopian food. There are no Ethiopian restaurants in my area. I think the nearest one is over an hour away. So you'll never see me eat Ethiopian food on my channel. Because by the time I could go to LA and get some. But when I go to LA, I try to make it an all-day thing. Like I'm doing multiple things. I'm hitting stores that I don't have in my area. And by the time I would bring the Ethiopian food home, it would be cold and probably not very tasty. And you have carbon tax. Oh, taxes. Hi, Sybil. Stupid Alberta government stuff. Ugh. Oh, yeah, taxes. Anything that I'm not looking forward to in 2017. Get the temper. Let me see here. No, I say bring it on. I want 2017 to come because anything can happen. I'm just anything, you know what I mean? I want 2017 to hurry. I want it to be here now. I don't want to wait till Sunday. I want it now. And as far as the Tempur-Pedic pillow, Tempur-Pedic, you know what? I went out and tried the Sleep Number bed. My sleep number is 37 for all of you. I know my sleep number. They let you lay on the bed and try out to see what your setting is. That was, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh, right there. It felt like heaven. And I was like, what's the number? And one number up and one number down there was a huge difference in how comfortable the bed was. So 36 was not bad and 36 was not the best setting. 38 wasn't good either, but 37 was just right. I don't know if that's still my number, but I was thinking about a sleep number bed. One that's adjustable because I also like to sleep with my feet slightly elevated and my back elevated too. And I like zero gravity position. Oh, the carbon tax charge on everything, including gasoline. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, you I've been I've been saving for a sleep number bed. So I would say go to one of those sleep number stores and try it out. But that it's either a sleep number bed or get rid of bed altogether and get a lazy boy chair. Like one of those lazy boy chairs for morbidly obese people that can sit like four Shavonnes. I tried that out because you can get those, in zero gravity, just kind of like, and I almost fell asleep when I went to the store and sat in one of those lazy boy chairs. Yeah, the sleep number is the way to go. They're just so expensive. So I've been saving up. I know every year around Veterans Day, they give discounts to veterans. So I was going to use my veterans discount, but I got to save up. I want the sleep number adjustable height bed. That's where I'm going. I'm a little old lady. So yeah, and then my goals. My dad, he really, really, really wants me to move to Georgia because it's closer to him. I still have my heart set on Houston. Shawarma restaurant. Oh, I've got shawarma seasoning in my cabinet that I haven't used. Thank you for reminding me that because I love the seasoning. And the restaurant that I used to go to that used the seasoning on their kebab meat and all that kind of stuff, it closed and I haven't been able to find because that's like a Mediterranean Thai style seasoning. They look dirty and dingy. I have this craving to stare. Um, well, honey G, let me give you some advice. Like, take it from me. Someone is always staring at me, okay? Sometimes I'm the only black person in a room because I just like to do things that other black people don't like doing. And I usually end up being the only black person in a room. So that makes me stand out no matter where I go. Then, of course, for whatever reason, my hair, people just want to stare, they want to touch it. How did I get my hair this way? It grows this way. This is the natural texture of my hair. They're always, and then sometimes people stare at me because that's one reason why I stopped wearing makeup. It was bringing me too much unwanted attention. I mean, I don't, plain Jane, that's how I am. Someone is always looking at me for some reason. So you just smile at them and say hi and stick your hand out and introduce yourself. That'll make them jump. But I haven't had any bad reactions to people when I do that. It just, whoa, you know what I mean? I just turn it against them and make them uncomfortable. That's just what I do. Or I just ignore them. And as far as people judging you, think of people's opinions and judgments as if they're buttholes. Everybody on the planet has a butthole. And when someone expresses their opinion, say butthole to yourself. Not calling them a butthole, but in the fact that they have a butthole. Because people, like telling someone they can't have an opinion or they can't on something is like saying you can't take a shit. They got a butthole. Hi, it's Sabby. Yeah, I mean, somebody's always staring at me. Sometimes it could be just the fact that I'm walking around a big fat grin on my face and they have no flipping clue why I'm actually not happy, but it's so much easier to smile and you actually do feel better when you're smiling than when you're just kind of with a sad face. So if you want to be happy, you just have to choose it. And I think for me, I'm choosing to be happy as opposed to, think butthole. Maybe I should do a video on that. Buttholes. The people probably think I'm going to be talking about anuses, but no, I'm not talking about that. Just talking about people and their opinions. That's why I do not get upset when people express very strong opinions that I don't necessarily agree with. It's like, oh, they have an opinion. They have a butthole. It just slides right off you. You're hungry. Oh, well, go get yourself some food. I'm not hungry yet. I'll probably eat at about 1 o'clock. And then I've got some cleaning and organizations. Why am I not having? I'm not hungry. I'm literally not hungry. If I thought about cooking up a fried egg with some kimchi and some cauliflower, but I'm not hungry, so there's no point in eating if I'm not hungry. Yeah, butthole. You just say butthole to yourself. Nothing really gets under my... The only thing that... There are things that really piss me off to go from 0 to 10. And one of them is when someone sticks their hands in my food. Let's see. When someone messes with my money. When someone starts asking me why I don't have children. That sends me into a homicidal rage. And they have a flipping pile. It's like a butthole. It's 7 p.m. there. Where are you, multi-man? Where are you messaging me from? If it's 7 p.m. there, that means you're in England. Am I correct? England. Somewhere in Europe. I don't know. I wish I could make your little... Let's see here. Your icons bigger, but I haven't been able to figure out how to modify the code. So I might have to look at CSS properties and see if there's some kind of code that can make the things bigger. But 7 p.m. there. It is 10:59 a.m. where I'm at. Go get a pie. Yeah, I'm not going to be eating. I ate the last of the sweet potato pie that my mom made for Christmas. I ate the last piece. I was just like, you're in London. Ah, see? London, England. I was right. So you are 1900 hours Zulu. I think in military time, so 7 p.m. is 1900 hours. I just automatically translate it. Because for me, it's more of a hassle to say 7 p.m. than it is to say 1900. But I was in the military. I grew up a military brat. So that's why it's easy for me to think in military time. Is it raining anywhere where you guys are? You hate London? You hate London. See, I don't know. I've never been to London. I've been to Germany and I've been to Turkey, but I've never been to London or France and all those kind of places. And I don't know if I'll be going anytime soon because there's just too much stuff going on in Europe right now. I'm like, no, thank you. I actually want to go to Asia. I want to stop by Japan. I want to go to the Philippines. I want to go to Vietnam and Thailand. And did I say Cambodia? I want to see that too. And Burma, which is also Myanmar. I don't know why that country has two different names. It's always busy and there's so many damn immigrants. What's wrong with immigrants? I think it makes it... It's raining, but it's extremely cold. It's not raining, but it's extremely cold. Okay. Let's see. I like multi-ethnic communities, which is why I favor Texas over Georgia. I see Georgia as being just black people and white people, which doesn't sit well with me. And I see Texas as being, especially Houston, because I've been to Houston a couple of times, as being multi-ethnic and more my speed. So, but I feel like 2017 is the year where I'm just going to have to up and pack my bags and leave California rather than waiting for a job opportunity to take me there to Texas. That's what I feel like I'm going to have to do. But I don't know. With immigrants come their tasty food, and there's nothing I like more than tasting food I've never had before. Ah, yeah. Mm. Oh, and then access to ingredients and spices used in their food. Yeah, that means you can cook at home very interesting meals. Yeah, I know. To me, it's all about the food opportunity. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only person that thinks that way. Like, I think if we don't have a lot of African restaurants, like Ethiopian restaurants where I live. Favorite city in the UK is Yorkshire. I've Yorkshire. I have no idea where that is. I've actually never heard of it. It's just a multicultural place. I actually like that, but I also understand with the multicultural, multi-ethnic increase it more chances for increased um, disagreements and people butting heads, miscommunication. That's the only downside. You love Yorkshire, you move there any day. Hmm. Okay. See, I don't know where is a good place to live. Everybody that he was from Scotland, so I can't necessarily speak on England because he grew up in Glasgow and he was from Scotland. Even though he was born here in the United States because his parents worked here. And of course, if you're born on U.S. soil, you automatically get U.S. citizenship. So he was born here, and I think he was here for a couple of years. And then they moved back to Scotland, and so he grew up in Scotland. And when he went to college and everything there, and then he decided to come back to the U.S. and take advantage of his U.S. citizenship. And I think he let go of his Scottish citizenship, but he said that it's expensive to live in the UK compared to here. Taxes are high, and he also didn't like the fact that it was really wet and cold all the time in Glasgow. So I live in the desert. Yorkshire is full of whites. Oh, I don't know. So you don't like so you don't like immigrants at all? I appreciate it. Um I I actually don't spend a lot of time. That's not my requirement. That having black people there is not my requirement for living anywhere. If that was the case, I wouldn't live where I live now. Even though the neighborhood I live in is pretty diverse. There's lots of different families, racial backgrounds, ethnic backgrounds on the street and in the neighborhood I live in. I wouldn't, my mom, she chooses things based on that criteria, not me. I'm not, oh, Yorkshire. I would actually get bored. To me, I see, would you say Yorkshire is full of white folks? And I don't consider, Brits having the most tasty food. I still haven't, fallen in love with British cuisine. I've been researching, and I'm just like, that just doesn't seem like something that I would want to make. So let me go. Now I know why curry is, the national food there. um, let's challenge that notion. Are you racist if you have a preference for being around a particular ethnic group? Because I don't necessarily, it's a comfort thing. Of course there are Muslims there's Muslims everywhere. I mean, They're not in large numbers, but I'll see at least one Muslim person a week. It's usually, and the only reason why I know they're Muslim is it's usually a female and she usually has hijab on. And that's, other than that, if you guys didn't wear hijab, I wouldn't know if you're Muslim or not, but that's like the dead giveaway. There is a Muslim mosque. There's a mosque somewhere in the Antelope Valley. Of course, I don't know where it is. I'm not Muslim and I don't care to know. Your parents are born in Pakistan. So you're Pakistani? Are you an ethnic Pakistani or just born in Pakistan? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Pakistan is not, I'm going to be honest, not a country I would ever choose to travel to. India is as close to Pakistan as I'll ever get. I'll just, Google Earth it, but I've been to Afghanistan. I spent 9 months in that country. Because I was in the military, and that's really I had to go. I would not have chosen, that's not a place you vacation. It's just not a country you'd go to just to see the sights, because there was nothing to see. Your food. What kind of food do you eat, though, Honey G? You're ethnic Pakistani. Okay. All right. So, a multi-man kid, would you consider her still to be racist now? She sounds like a Pakistani version of myself. Like, there's too many black people there. Because you won't see, like I said, I'm usually the places I go, black people don't like doing the things I like to do. So, I'm usually the only black person there. And Honey G, you are 100% correct. There's not a whole lot in Pakistan to see. India, that's what I said. That's why I said India is the closest to Pakistan as I'll ever get. So, you can get the same food in India that you can probably get in Pakistan, because Pakistan and India, if I'm mistaken from history, used to be one country, but the Muslims in India wanted their own territory, and that's how Pakistan came to be. Am I correct? And you're a boy. Oh, sorry, Honey G. There's not a lot of guys who want to be called Honey. You're full of surprises. You're a boy. Oh, wow. The thing is you can see me. You can see what I look like, but I can't see anything about you guys. And your little icons, you got me in stitches. Your icons are so tiny, and a lot of them, you don't even use your real face. So I have no idea who I'm talking to. I could be talking to a man or a woman. I don't know who I'm talking to, so. But just so you know, there's not a lot of men who want to be called Honey. Just, you know what I mean? Maybe by their girlfriends and when they're butt naked, because I've been told by straight guys they only want to be called beautiful after sex or something like that. I don't know. This is kind of awkward. Cracking me up today. Woo. Yeah, so well, how about those I hear Los Angeles is getting a new football team, or American football team. So for you guys who are into football, like the kind where you're actually kicking a ball across the field, we call that soccer in the US. Here we go. I don't make assumptions about people's sexuality because, for one, I have been wrong 99%. I just do not have good gaydar. I'm just going to let you know. I do, however, associate a very, very attractive man with being gay just because I notice gay guys take care of themselves more. and they can still look very masculine. And just say, sometimes when I go wine tasting in Hollywood, because there's a whole neighborhood, and it's like gay men, and they're just walking up and down the streets, and I'm like, damn. Seriously, look at those abs. What the heck? What? Ah, you know, there's this cafe that I walk past, and all the pictures, men kissing and hugging, and I just, and these are men that's why, and they're very attractive, and they look heterosexual, but they're gay. They're holding hands with their boyfriends, and that's why I'm like, I just don't know. My aunt assumes, the one that I blocked from calling me, she assumes I'm a lesbian because I don't want to have kids, and I don't have a boyfriend. But what use would I have for a boyfriend? I'm totally content and happy. Why is this talking about sign into Google Drive? I don't want to sign in. I'm happy being single. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm happy. So I don't see any reason to go out and get a relationship just to be in one. Well, honey G, how do we know multi-man is a man? That's the other question. I made an assumption that you were a girl because of your name. So multi-man could probably be a woman who feels like a man on the inside. Hence the term multi or something. I don't know. Because we got that going on here in America. That don't make no sense to me, but... So that's, yeah, another sip. My sinuses are bothering me. I have been on for 52 minutes. I can't control where Cupid is going to come into my life and bestow me with the feeling of wanting to fall in love with someone. I can't control that. I mean, so far, I have not. I'll look at a guy and I'll flirt with him, but actually go out with him, no, because my fantasies are way better than the real thing. I think I need to get out of my head. I'm happy being single. Yeah. I have a lot of my friends are married with children, and some of them are working wives and mothers, and I don't want kids. I like working. I don't know. I just don't want kids. I want a dog. I keep dreaming of the perfect French bulldog. I want a dog more than I want kids. I can tell you that. And I just don't have the patience, so. I don't plan on being single for the rest of my life, but I am going to be totally happy. I can tell you that. Because I know people my age who are on their second marriages. And all they do is complain about their marriage, their spouses, their children. And I'm just like, and you wonder why I'm choosing to stay single. Sounds very stressful. Dating is not fun. If they've been married before, you have to, or they've had bad relationships, you have to deal with that baggage. They're bringing that baggage. I haven't had any bad experiences. I pretty much just stay single. I'm not into dating someone just for the sake of dating them. The last time I went on a date was 2 years ago. And it was one date, and we never made arrangements to see each other again. I can usually tell in one date if I want to see them a second time. So I can't get past the one date. Yeah. It's because the guy that I went out on the date with, right? We went to a sushi restaurant, and then at the restaurant, he was like, oh, we should go see this new movie coming out. And I forgot what movie it was. And I said, yeah, okay, yeah, we can do that. So we made plans there on the first date to go to the movie Somebody's calling me. We made plans to go to the movies on the following Friday. The Friday of, I call him to let him know because I was going to go to the movies and get our tickets, and he would just meet me there. And he's like, "Oh, I decided to go to Orange County instead." And I'm like, "Well, thank you for telling me, very last minute." Because I was almost at the ticket counter ready to get the tickets for us to go see the movie. And he just last minute. And then he says, "Oh, we should do something next week." And then the next week comes, he last minute, the day of, "Oh, I've got something else on the calendar." And I'm like, you know what? Don't sit up there and make plans to spend time with me because I had to move my schedule around. I'm single. I was really active in meetups down in LA and social groups in LA. I was moving my calendar around to spend time with this guy, and he was doing this to me. So I was like, well, bye. Yeah, we never did get that second date. And then there was a guy that I went out with once before that. He was an Asian guy. It was a good date, but we never made arrangements to have a second date. And we never communicated with each other after that either. Dating is I just don't enjoy it. He lived far away. That one, the Asian guy lived in Calabasas, California, which I think is an hour and some minutes away from me. So I would have only been able to see him on the weekends. But the other guy that I told you was making plans, he would make plans for another date and would cancel day of. He actually lives here locally. I actually met him at work. So that's the dating story. I don't know. Too many unhappy people out there. And I'm like, well, I'm not stressed. I'm not unhappy. I'm balanced. Maybe the relationship thing is something I should just kind of not deal with. And that's how I've been. What am I doing now? I feel like, holy crap. Uh-oh. I've been on for an hour. I think I need to get off. So I'm going to wish you guys a happy new year, and I will see you in the future. I hope you have an awesome new year. Stay safe. Don't do anything crazy. And see here. Let me get back to this. I got to stop this live stream. Now I'm getting hungry, and I got to take some sinus medicine. But yeah, have a good new year, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you for tuning in, Multi-Man. This is the first time I've seen you. And you have a good new year, Honey G. Honey Guy. Maybe that's what the G stands for. Anyway, bye-bye, everybody.